There's a new weekend warfare, shotguns and pistols. Shotguns and pistols only, mosh pit, team deathmatch, domination, kill confirmed, and hard. Ugh. You know, if they make a weekend warfare with only snipers, I would play that. I'm gonna try this out though. Okay, apparently I can't pick any of my classes. We're out of here. I'm not gonna do. All right, so I want to tell you guys a little story. This happened a while ago, a few months ago. Oh, this isn't a clickbait title. It's for real. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna tell you guys a story about the time that I got copyright strike. I didn't say anything about it for a long time because it actually took way longer to get like resolved than I thought it would, and I didn't know what to do. So in all of my years on YouTube, it's been like 5-6 years now, I have never ever dealt with a copyright strike before until that point. In all of my years on YouTube, the 6 years, it's never happened to me. The most I've ever gotten was like a third-party copyright claim, which really maybe I've gotten less than like 15 times, I'd say. That sounds like a lot, but whenever you usually get like these little third-party copyright claims, it's not usually a big deal. You just can't make money off of the video. Nothing like crazy happens unless they're like a really big company that will just like strike you immediately. A lot of people will give you a chance to just take it down or even just replace the music entirely. But a lot of the time with videos, whenever you make it the first time, that's about as perfect as you're going to be able to make it. Whenever you got to make an adjustment like changing a song completely, the video just it's just not the same. Like for example, my 1 mil video. I don't think that video would have been nearly as good without that certain song on it. But the thing is, that has a third-party copyright claim on it as well, which it didn't mute it. Sometimes they can actually mute your video if they, choose to. Most of the time, they'll just choose to like unmonetize. It's just so people don't use other people's content and then they just start, like stealing it and making money off of it. It's completely understandable. And I've heard all of these like nightmare stories about like this company is just like going after this channel and this company is taking down this channel's videos. This company issued like 3 copyright strikes within an hour, and if you get 3 strikes, your channel gets deleted. So with copyright strikes on YouTube, when you get your first copyright strike, you lose some privileges on YouTube. When you get the second copyright strike, you lose even more privileges, and the third one, your channel's done. So a few months ago, it's random in the middle of the fucking night, I ended up getting a copyright claim on one of my videos from like back in 2014, and I thought it was just like another random like third-party claim thing, like I used some music or something and the people just like found it just now. Or something that happens sometimes is that you use music on a normal basis that wasn't copywritten at the time, but then they get the license to third-party claim it, like the music itself becomes popular enough, and then they just go down and claim each and every single other video even though it was used when it was considered free. I'll have like random things like that, but then I just kept getting these emails. It was like, so-and-so has issued a copyright takedown, and I was like, did they change the wording of this email or some shit? And then as I'm clicking over to my channel, I get another email that says, and I get this email that says, you have received a copyright strike. A few more info and all this other shit, and I'm just like, oh boy, it's happening. And see, at first, I was really confused because I don't use anything that would really like warrant a real like copyright takedown, I very rarely use other people's content in my videos other than like music in the background, which is credited anyway. And I mean, I have like copyright free music that's in the background that is credited as well. So when you get a copyright strike, it takes a certain video that got strike down. Whenever you go to click on it, it says so-and-so has claimed this video as part of it. It's been removed and all this other shit. None of that stuff is really important to the story, but so after I got all these emails and stuff and it told me like what video it was a video that I posted back in 2014. And it's only happened a few months ago. So they claimed a video that was like a couple years old. What the? Hold on, wait. I'm looking at something. Chill. Wait. Bro, I'm not on your team. What the fuck? What is this lobby? I get it, TDM, easy lobbies, but it's not that easy. It's not that dumb. This video that they claim, since it was like really old, I wasn't even exactly sure what the video was. I knew the title of it, but there was no way that I could search it, obviously, because it's down. Like, there was no way that I could look at it and figure out why it was taken down. Like, when I looked at like why it was taken down, it just said who issued the strike, which was like a random person's name. And then it had their contact email, which actually ended up linking to a school, I guess, that they ended up attending. So this kid issued this copyright strike on a random video, completely false flag. You can get in a lot of trouble for doing this kind of shit. Like, you can, it's bad. If you falsify these copyright claims, you're in trouble. Some YouTubers do this crazy shit, they'll like lawyer up and all this other stuff. I didn't do anything, I just kind of like chilled there. I ended up getting the video, completely reinstated. Everything was fine. But this kid ended up filing this false copyright claim on my video. Not only that, the email that he did the false claim on was to a school that he attended. I don't know if he was attending it at that time or whatever, but that's what it was. It had his name at soandsohighschool.com. So after I got the strike removed and I contacted all these people and I was like freaking out because I didn't know what the fuck to do. It's never happened before. Eventually the copyright strike is, you know, it went away. Everything is good. I have no strikes on my channel. I'm good. My community guidelines are followed, everything. It was just false flag. I don't know how much trouble the guy got in, if any at all, since I didn't like do anything extreme like lawyers and all this stuff that I had the option, but I ain't doing all that. And I looked back on the video that he claimed, there was nothing in it. Nothing. Everything, it was all my content. I just realized it's double XP for the entire weekend. A good incentive to play. I've not been playing enough, and the more I don't play, the more it just pushes me to not play even more, because I feel like I'm behind now, even though I'm so far ahead. I think I'm still in like the top 2,000 players in the world, which is gross. And also excluding all the people that were like hacking at the top, that are like level 1,000 with a million KDA and shit. Hey Wendell, I'm just saying, if you're gonna do a weekend warfare thing, I'm just saying, a snipers only playlist, no pistols. Don't say snipers and pistols, because you know what's gonna happen if they do that. All people are gonna do whenever people are running around trying to quickscope, you just got that one dude running around with a Desert Eagle every fucking time. And don't try to do anything special like shoddy snipers either. It works in Halo, not in Call of Duty, okay? Halo is the only game that's able to do that correctly. See, a long time ago, I would have freaked out about like getting a copyright strike because I wouldn't have known what to do, and I didn't know anybody that could help me out or like tell me what to do. But now, since I know people that like got my back with certain things, like obviously if I go and post a fucking porno on my channel, these guys ain't gonna be able to help me. But when it comes to false flagging and all this other shit, when like somebody else just tries to fuck me. Also, people have been asking if I'm gonna be playing Outlast 2. Yep, I'm gonna be playing that as well. Whenever that comes out, the date, it just keeps getting pushed back. It was supposed to come out a few months ago, but then they pushed it back and they said that they wanted to make the best game that they could. And then I think it was like scheduled for like a January release and it got pushed back, or a February. Hold on, let's see if there's a Outlast 2 release date. Now it says March 2017, but it could be pushed back. I don't know. They keep pushing it back. I don't know if they're actually running into problems when they say that, you know, they're just trying to make the best game that they can. I don't know. I want to believe that Red Barrels wasn't just about to like give us a pretty shitty game, and maybe they saw all the hype around it and they were just like, maybe we should put a little bit more work into this than, you know, and just trying to do a quick money grab and be out. I don't know. I like to think that Red Barrels ain't like that, so hopefully all this extra time that they're spending on it is actually like well spent. I think it'll be a completely different game from, you know, what Resident Evil is. Like Resident Evil is creepy and it has a lot of like horror aspects, but you can actually defend yourself in Resident Evil. In Outlast, it's just you're hopeless. So you are so uncomfortable all the time. I mean, Resident Evil, you are uncomfortable all the time. You're always on edge, but at least you can kill the shit that's coming at you. Well, most of it that dies. Speaking of that, Resident Evil, that part will be going up in a little bit. It might be a little bit later than what it was yesterday, just because I actually haven't even recorded it yet. I was gonna do it last night and it just didn't happen. I don't know. I wasn't feeling like stressing my heart out. I don't know. It's very difficult for me to continue playing these games. The only thing that keeps me going on these series is just all the support on them. Otherwise, I wouldn't do them. Like, I would not do them. The only reason I'm still gonna be doing Outlast is just, it is. I love making other series and stuff, but it is so... my heart. So anyway, thank you guys for all the support. My most recent videos are popping up on the screen here, including yesterday's vlog, which was strange, to say the least. And, yeah. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and, it's been Jeb, guys. Later.